Hello, Oiler Nation. This is Devin J. Stover here with head women's basketball coach Michele Durand. Coach, where did the time go? We're in the last game of the season.
It goes fast.
It does. And you guys just had a game last night. So when you reflect on the last game, do you see it as a matter of execution, or was there something deeper, maybe mentality, resilience that stood out to you as a coach?
Well, I thought the first half we played outstanding. We got a 14-point lead, and but honestly, Ashland's really good.
Yeah, they are.
They're really good, and I knew they'd come out and play hard in the second half, and we played hard. I was real proud of our effort.
You guys did.
I think it can't. We turned the ball over too much. They changed it up a little bit and played a little bit of 1-3-1 last night, which we were not expecting. It's not something we'd seen them do.
Yeah.
Hurt us a lot, and then we rebounded really well in the first half.
That's good, yeah.
Didn't rebound as well in the second half, and that makes a huge difference against them. You can't give them extra shots because they'll make them. They've got 8 really good players.
Yeah, they do. I remember when I was watching the game here. So you spoke about kind of not expecting something, so about like adjusting on the fly. So there's preparation and there's instinct, and some of the best coaching happens in those moments. How much of your coaching philosophy is about trusting the game plan versus trusting like your gut in the moment?
Probably a little bit of both.
Both, yeah.
Obviously, I did not do a good job of adjusting last night. We had some things that we wanted to do against that 1-3-1. We couldn't execute them. So, but that goes on me. So probably should have taken the timeout in the first half, and I didn't do it, and went against my gut there, which is a bad sign. You should never go against your gut.
Yeah.
I know that, and that's on me.
Yeah. Well, looking ahead at the next opponent for Lake Erie, when you look at them, beyond just their strengths and weaknesses, what's one intangible about them that could impact this game that can't be measured in maybe like film or stats?
Well, they don't have anything to lose. This is their last game. And playing teams like Lake Erie, they're young. They have a new coach. They're going to play hard. That's what I've been watching them on film. They could easily have given up. They've only won one conference game, I think. But they don't. They play really hard. I think they're doing some good things. And if coming off Ashland, if we don't approach them in the right way, that we could be in trouble.
Absolutely. And speaking of what you just said, this isn't just another game as well for you guys either. It's a transition into the postseason. So what is one thing your team needs to show in this game to prove it's ready for the challenges ahead?
We need to play with the effort that we played with on Thursday night, especially on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, Ashland hit a 3, I think, right at the end of the game, but for the most part, we held them to 61 points. Which is really,
that is fantastic. Really
and we need to play with that kind of defensive intensity, I think, on Saturday to really take that game and then going into the postseason.
No, absolutely. And then with this also being the final regular season game, what's the one thing you want this team to remember from this chapter, not just about basketball, but who they are as a team? Well,
I hope they remember, I think we have great kids on our team. Their relationships with each other have been outstanding all year. It's really been a fun year. I mean, if you think about it, at least for our seniors, when I got here, our first year we won 7. Last year we won 14. And hopefully we have a chance to get 20 tomorrow. And if we can get 20 wins, I think that's a heck of an accomplishment.
Absolutely.
And in 3 years for these girls. They've been through a lot, and I think that would be a nice way to put a cherry on top of Sunday.
It would. It really would. And then last question here for you, Coach. So as a coach, you pour so much into your players, and I can just see it by your responses that you give. What's been the most rewarding moment with the team so far, and how does that fuel you heading into the postseason?
I think rewarding is just watching how they've grown over the years, especially our seniors. It's been really rewarding to see some of their hard work pay off and to see how much we've improved over the years. But I think the other thing is just that the relationships that they have with each other, and I mean, we're family, and I think that shows, and I'm really proud of that. That's something I really work hard to have in our program. I want this to be family. I want, it's cliche, but I want it to be their second family.
No, we love hearing that, Coach, and we're excited to see your game tomorrow and heading into next week. We want to take it one step at a time, but thank you for joining us on this interview today.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, of course. And this has been Devin J. Stover and head women's basketball coach Michele Durand here on Oiler Outlook.